Oh, I
Hey,
just
I
threw
really
that at
appreciate
you.
it.
My
You
bad.
did. Look at that. Look at my shirt. I just got it, come out of the cleaners and everything. Now I'm forced to take a shower.
Right.
Thank you. No problem. That's the important paper. So
All right. I got you a brand new set right in here for you.
thank you. I appreciate it. And more of that strawberry if you can.
Oh,
I
yeah,
guess.
sure. I'll bring it. I can bring it to you more. Yeah.
Thanks. So, guys, good morning, good afternoon, depending what part of the country you're at. We're here at Cracker Barrel for breakfast. Got myself coffee going on over here. Nice, relaxed, great environment, nice setting. I like coming here when I'm not rushed, and I'm not, so I have time. I got some errands to do today. So let's stir this up. And what better way to start your Friday with a Cracker Barrel breakfast? By the way, I ordered, awesome. Thank you so much. And just more napkins when you can, and that'll be it. Thank you so much.
Of course. Yeah, you can go to the next.
So we ordered some pancakes, blueberries inside filled, and some grits, some sausage, some scrambled eggs, and coffee. And we just had one of these delicious biscuits. We'll go ahead and have a second. I really shouldn't because I've been trying to cut on the carbs. Don't get to do this too often, so I'm gonna try to enjoy it. Strawberry jelly. Make a nice sandwich. Should put a little butter on it too, right? I hear you. Somebody mentioned it. Makes it just right. Just the sugar behind it. Somebody needs to invent a carbohydrate-free biscuit. This place is just not for breakfast. They got some good dinner stuff, even for lunch. See, maybe I'll put myself a little bit down there. I hope that's a little better for you guys. Like I said, still feeling a little groggy, but I need to get up. I got stuff to do today. And want to knock out the breakfast. to take a Uber and Lyft. Actually, it was it? No, it was actually Lyft today. Nice driver, you know. It's just really frustrating how both the Uber and Lyft platforms they don't treat the driver financially right. You know, just upsetting for me because I used to be a driver. I used to do that myself a few years back. It's a nice little gig thing because you could get paid the same day, and you know you can make good tip money as well if you're an outgoing person. I consider myself an outgoing person. Anyway, they just hogging up a lot of the percentage of the call. I mean, me personally, I think 50% is too high. They're even worse than that. I believe some instances it's between 60 and 70 or 80% on some of these runs. So can you imagine if you got a run that they're charging you $10, okay? So that's the most they can make is $10. And Uber or Lyft, they're going ahead and take this off. These beautiful pancakes. Oh, we lost a casualty. The butter, it was so hot, the butter just rolled off the plate. How about that? Make it sound good. Wow. So we do have our blueberry pancakes here. This is hot. That's the grits. And let's go ahead and show off the eggs. They skimped a little bit on the eggs, but we got sausage and egg platter here. Go ahead and scoop up this butter. Oh, can't forget. Guess what? We got the good sauce.
So you don't gotta
Thank
use
you
the
so
table
much.
butter, you know?
Oh, I appreciate it. You know, I'd like to recycle, you know?
Right. Enjoy your meal, sir. Let me know if you need anything else.
Thank
Do you
you.
need any hot sauce or ketchup or anything?
Did you brought me a straw, right? Or did I miss it?
Oh, it might have rolled by. Hang on a sec.
I feel like I bothered too much. You know, sorry about that.
No, you're fine.
Okay, good.
Are you good on any extra sauces or condiments or anything for you today?
Yeah, no, I think maybe. Oh,
Okay.
yeah,
Awesome.
you think so? Okay. I was gonna ask for more biscuits. Let's get a little bit of the butter in a dish here. Ooh. A little butter inside the grits. Oh, thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it. Sorry if I was a bother at all, you know.
Not at all. You're good.
She's a good liar, huh? She follows the protocol. The customer is always right. Here. You guys like grits?
Actually, I'll get you a box.
A little bit of that butter. So getting back to the Uber and Lyft thing, I just feel like it's a great deal for the passengers because they charge less, and it makes us kind of like want to like look away and not worry about that. But when the person who's driving you in their car is not making money and possibly a little disgruntled and maybe hides it well, do you think it trickles down into the driving? Or worse, I've experienced where as driving a truck, there's a lot of restaurants or other activities I like to go to. But at the truck stop, my truck is parked safe, so I would need a ride if it's too far from walking distance. So calling an Uber Lyft for less than a 10-minute ride, you don't think it's a big deal. But some of the drivers, they're so used to picking up at that truck stop and they know, hey, it's going to be a short ride. Are you known as a tipper? So a lot of them, it's sad. The motivation or their angle is they might accept the ride with the intent maybe not to pick you up. So if you don't get picked up and you're waiting too long, I think Uber and Lyft both has a feature to let you cancel the ride. Now if you're doing it so much amount of time, you don't get charged. At a certain point, the cancellation fee could be more than the ride. Not saying all the time, but so I think the whole cancellation fee goes to the driver. So there's motivation for the driver. Not all drivers are doing this, but there could be motivation for the driver not to pick you up and make more money. How you counter this is, first of all, everybody should be tipping the driver. Right? They're using their car, their gas, their insurance, their maintenance. That's not cheap. It's bad enough. Uber and Lyft are exploiting them. And they call them their partner. So be part of the solution and not part of the problem, right? Definitely more sugar than I want to have. Guys, basically, tip your drivers. If the drivers were allowed to freely make money and get paid or right accordingly, there would be no driver shortages. Now, some businesses, like trucking and industry, it's not so much about pay. There could be issues about home time, equipment, and all that. But when it comes to Uber and Lyft, I'm pretty sure the drivers are making enough money. Let's say, for example, they work 3-4 hours and they make $100, $150. Hey, let's say they had a great day. They make $200, $300. Drivers are going to relate more to having a good financial money-making experience, and drivers are going to be more available. And then if you have an incentive, where if you drive nighttime, there's extra money. Now, listen, Uber and Lyft is a business. I understand they're in business and ain't money. I'm not telling them to lose money, but don't make more money than what your driver is, and he's got all the investment in Uber and Lyft platforms, all that. I'm pretty sure all that is got paid for 10 times over. Yeah, they're doing some upgrading here and there, but there's no need for Uber and Lyft to advertise at all. Now, unless you're doing a special or something, but that special should not be against the driver, which you're deciding to lower your prices to get the business. The driver is unwillingly a participant in accepting that lower fee. That's not fair to the driver. So if you have a coupon, like basically you go to the store and something's on sale, you got that coupon, they take it off and the manufacturer takes not the store. That's why they accept it. So basically, pay the drivers right. You as a rider of either share company, make sure that you guys are tipping, okay? It's all about the tips. The driver, man, I love making their day. You know what I do, me personally, is not only will I tip on the app program, I'll tip cash on the side. So, man, as soon as I go in, man, you know, I take a chance, I tip them ahead of time, okay? Now they're happy. They know, like, wow, I got a tip. You didn't make the driver wait the whole ride thinking, am I going to get tipped or not? Yes or no? Tip them ahead of time, you know? Now, think about it in the waitress standpoint, you know? People normally tip at the end. You know, I've had instances, and it's come to backfire, I'll be honest with you. I'll tip ahead of time, and they forget you. You know, because they, you know, like they'll take care of you right in the beginning. The next thing, your food's arriving late. You don't get your soda refills or your drink refills. You run out of napkins. You don't got that. So now, I feel like I'm a bother, okay? And why? Because I tipped already, and their mind is focused like, oh, this is closed out, this table, in their mind, even though they still got to get paid for the food. They're looking at the next table, so they don't have to do the dance normal. They're not doing it on purpose. It's just, I realize when it comes to waitresses and waiters, not for all, but it doesn't work out. Now, again, getting back to being driven and chauffeured, you took them ahead of time. You need to make a stop. They got you. Okay? You want to go a different route? They got you, you know? So, I think before Uber and Lyft changes, we as passengers of the share ride program like that, we have to change and tip. Matter of fact, part of the rating, when they rate us, they should rate us on tips, so they know, hey, this is a good tipper. I don't think they do that. I stand corrected if I'm wrong. Because in the food industry side of Uber Eats and stuff, I think you're able to tip ahead of time. And people do that. Why? They want good service. They want to make sure nobody messes with their food. They want to make sure they're not waiting long. Maybe you got a certain amount of time for your lunch and you order it and you need it there. So if you tip, you're like, yeah, I'm a tip. And I know I'm going to get better service. So think about that. You tip and you get better service. Okay, so why not keep that same frame of mind with your driver? Okay, he's still your driver. He's just not delivering your food. He's delivering you, okay, you to your destination.
Just wanted to see, were you thinking of ordering anything else, or can I bring you by the check?
Are you in a rush for the check?
No, I just want to bring it by so you're ready to leave when you can.
Yeah, okay, that'll work. I'm going to be a little while.
That's
so
fine.
Whenever it's convenient, you can. I probably need, again, some more napkins.
No worries.
And we're good. What was your name?
Tyler.
Tyler. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Good, I appreciate you.
No worries, I'll come by with the napkins and the check. Like I said, no rush, you take your time.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Hey, Tyler, tell you a little secret.
What's up?
don't treat me too good.
Okay.
Because I have a tendency of moving in. You know, and I would come with my bags and, you know.
Well, maybe we'll see you more often.
Okay, yeah, okay. So, like I said, keep that frame in mind and apply it when you're the special cargo getting moved around in the Uber Lyft. Only common sense. Because I break it down real easy for you. If the drivers know they're going to make a tip, they're going to want to accept more calls. Both share ride platforms, they have bonuses program and stuff, and they try to artificially stimulate the driver's interest. Do so many calls, this, and that. But they don't run that all the time. When they do run it, it is successful. But then at a certain time it ends. It's not all the time. I think they run, if you do back-to-back calls, that kind of stuff, they should keep that going. Okay, just figure out a way to pay for it. Thank you. I really appreciate that, Tyler. I just think it'll help so much. I mean, I've had experiences where I don't think I got to finish the story where I'd be at a truck stop or something and I want to go somewhere else to eat or I have to go to the bank or whatever I got to do. And then I have issues where Uber or Lyft accepted my ride request and they're going to be sending a driver, finding a driver, whatever it says. 20 minutes later, it kicks back, no drivers available. I just lost 20 minutes of my time locked in on a price that doesn't mean nothing. So to me is you should be able to have drivers that can be counted on. Maybe they work or compensated by Lyft or Uber Direct on a higher or hourly. So now these guys are getting paid no matter what. So it doesn't matter what the price is, if there is surge pricing and that kind of stuff. This way somebody can accept that call. And you just have general areas. Maybe you offer something where Uber Lyft pays for that car. So they have less expense or pays the fuel or something like that. They can figure that out. But I've experienced where after 15, 20 minutes, my ride request gets canceled and I'm told to ask or try back later. And now you're using two platforms, Uber, Lyft, Uber, to try to get the ride covered. So now maybe the other platform had a driver in that area, but maybe it was a few dollars more. So you took the request opportunity because it was cheaper, and now it bit you in the butt. Okay, now you got no ride, you're running late, and everything else is messed up. So there's definitely room for improvement all over. To me, they should not take your ride request unless they know you're ready now. Just say, are you ready now? And then it searches to give you the price. This way you know, hey, driver's being compensated, and there's a driver available. I don't like when they take the request when they don't have no driver at all, and then they got you sitting around waiting only to tell you the bad news later. Well, sorry for the rant on the rideshare program. It's just something I experienced a little bit today. Not any issues, but talking and seeing drivers not happy. He wasn't saying nothing about it. I brought it to his attention. To be honest with you, just talking about it, you could see the relief the driver had because he realized, my God, the customer who's our business partner is recognizing and seeing the issue. So I made sure I reached in my pocket, put some green in his hand, and then I also tipped on the app. So I know he's happy. So I told him, I said, I wish other passengers do the same thing. Guys, take care of your driver. Not Uber, not Lyft, because they're not going to. Take care of he's your driver, or she. leave good comments, okay? Understand these people, they get up real early in the morning, and you might not be their first call. They might have been driving 5-6 hours already. So you never know, they might have had an issue with the previous passenger, traffic or whatnot, a little frustrated in the situation with not being treated right financially with the platforms, part of the problem too. So again, be part of the solution and not the problem. Take care of them. Zip them, no more on that. Anyway, it's a nice Friday here, 1:30. Go through a couple of things. Try and enjoy. So I hope you guys for sharing breakfast with me. Thank you for sharing breakfast with me. So which one of you guys? You got it? You got it? Don't have alligator arms. You can't reach the bill. Well, here's the bill. Come on. Pay it. So I think it's time to start leaving shortly. So just so relaxing here. I enjoy it. You know, for the life of me, years and years, I remember the first Cracker Barrel that I saw was the huge billboards they used to have. And I was like, that's a weird name for a restaurant. Not sure what it was and stuff, and just keep seeing the pictures of the good food up on there. And I finally said, let me go check it out. And, prices are not bad at all. A different vibe here, just really like old-fashioned country vibe. And the people always seem to be nice and friendly here, So, you could go to any diner and be squished in tight with everybody else. But, here you got room, a little space, got a nice gift shop, check out some unique stuff. I've seen stuff I'm surprised they have. I can't find anywhere else, and I'll find it here, even some candies and that kind of stuff. So, really, really, really nice. I think I'm almost done here. So I want to maybe get the phone a little charged up here before I leave. I think it's time to say goodbye. Guys, thank you for sharing your time today with me. I hope you enjoy my content, my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe, and get very close to getting monetized. I think I need less than 300 more watch hours, which, we should achieve shortly. Just recently hit over 2,900 subscribers. I know to a lot of people it's nothing, but guess what? Whoever has 1 million or plus channels are in the hundreds of thousands of subscribers. At one time, you had the same number that I had. Okay, maybe you got there a lot quicker. But, I drive and it's hard to make, a lot of content, even though I try my best, because I'm always taking videos and stuff, even when I'm not ready to upload. And seeing later on, seems the right time, right song, right music background, or right situation, and I'll pick up on it. So for you little channel guys, are bigger than me too. I wish you continued success. We all need to work together and watch each other's videos, comment, like, share, and subscribe. It's really important. You know, it helps the algorithms. I know I watch YouTube a lot. As much as I'm on it for myself, streaming, I'm also watching and learning and looking at stuff. And I see if a person has good content and it was a good video or a good stream, you know, great. You know, there's a lot of times I'm not sleeping at night, you know. And YouTube's helped me not be bored. Helps put me to sleep sometimes, you know. There ain't nobody around to tell us a bedtime story, so here's YouTube, TikTok, or whatever. But we're going to wrap it up, guys. Again, thank you so much. Please have a blessed weekend. You know, summer's coming out. A lot of kids out of school and playing and stuff. So if you're a driver, please keep an eye out looking for kids playing baseball, football, you know, frisbee on the road. Just be careful, okay? God bless. Thank you very much.